the studios of Canton High School, it's Focus on Football with Dan Aronson and Matt Martin.
All right, welcome back to Focus on Football, Christmas edition. I'm Dan Aronson here with
Matt Martin.
Week 16 preview.
This is our last show of 2018.
Wow, that one hurts. I didn't even think about that. It's been a good year. Both signed lucrative contracts with ESPN following our graduation in June, but
I'm excited.
we got right into it. Can we just acknowledge that I got Week 16 preview right without even looking at anything?
Can we acknowledge this is like one of the worst weeks
of
ever?
Yeah. Okay.
So we have two Saturday games. One of them is pretty good. The other one is pretty ugly, but
it's
we
playoff
have to talk about it because it's the playoffs. It's two perennial playoff teams, and one of them is a 10-point favorite.
And it's not a surprise who.
Titans, Redskins.
I'd pick I'd favor the Titans. I might even pick that spread. Because I still don't. What's the name of the Redskins quarterback? Josh Johnson?
Jack Washington.
Yeah, no, exactly. So,
Colt McCoy.
Titans defense is actually pretty good defense.
Yeah.
Tennessee's gonna win this game. I don't even know how the Redskins. If the Redskins had Alex Smith, they'd make the playoffs.
Kevin Byard's a Pro Bowl snob, but Derrick Henry's been looking great lately. This Washington run defense has been.
Oh, I know Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has been eating every opponent.
Game scripts have been good for him. This team's been up big, which shifts the workload to him more than Deion Lewis.
This really helps the Titans playoff implications too, because they're gonna be 9-6. That's a big boost.
And they got a big game next week
against the Colts. It's gonna be a big season finale for them. Titans should win.
Yeah. This Ravens game is
huge for them.
Probably a must-win, right?
Yeah, must-win to maintain pace.
Yeah,
maintain pace with the Titans.
It's a must-win because one of the Titans or Colts is gonna win next week,
and they can't drop this game.
And then, so.
However, unfortunately for the Ravens, they're playing the Chargers. So
the only way for the Ravens to be able to lose this game is if, like, the Titans win this week and then lose next week, and the Colts lose this week and win next week. They would need the Colts and Titans to go 1-1 over the last two games.
And this is an easy game.
It's a terrible matchup.
In LA, Lamar Jackson at your quarterback.
The Chargers look like a legit Super Bowl contender with a chance to get the 1 seed.
Yeah, and I think it should be different. Like the Chargers. Maybe they even start resting guys if they know that the Chiefs are going to lock up that 1 seed, but the Chargers still have that chance. So they're going to be playing for that 1 seed. So unfortunately, it's a horrible draw for the Ravens, but we're both picking Chargers.
And like the Chargers are a pretty healthy team. Denzel Perriman is one that comes to mind, but they don't really have any injuries like these other.
Jason Barrett, that was like a while ago.
They look good. The pass rush is getting there. Melvin Gordon's getting out here.
Melvin Ingram and
Keenan Allen.
Joey Bosa, oh my God.
Keenan Allen thinks he's going to play. I don't think the Ravens can keep pace on offense with the Chargers because I think the Chargers offense will be able to do enough against the Ravens.
And the Chargers have a very strong run defense, and that's really been the only offense that the Ravens have.
That is the Ravens offense.
That is, exactly. But, is there any other games?
Giants Colts, that's just a big game with the Colts.
Colts can't drop a game to this bad team. They can't. They already did that to the Jaguars. They can't.
Giants look not
badly. If the Colts had just won against the Jaguars, they'd be in that 6 seed. They'd be in.
Colts are 7-1 since I picked them to make the playoffs.
Yeah, but they still need to be.
Go me.
It shouldn't be the Jaguars. It should be 8-0 since you picked them. They could have ran the table.
The Odell Beckham injury is big news to see because if Odell Beckham is out, then the Colts are only going to have to focus on Saquon Barkley.
Which helps, because then that just pack the box, make Eli Manning throw it to Sterling Shepard and Evan Ingram, who are both injury prone and overrated. But
I know you guys saw that catch.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Matt will be replacing Odell Beckham this week. I think the Colts win.
This is probably one of the bigger games of the week. Texans Eagles. How is Philly favored? Philadelphia is a bad team. They beat a Rams team last week who played pitiful. Nick Foles is in.
You know what I'm thinking? The Eagles. If the Eagles win this game, Pats get the 2 seed. Only have to play 1 game on the road. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, but the Texans are a better team, and they're not going to lose this game.
That's who we thought last. Who did they lose to? Who was that 4th loss to?
The Colts. Who are the best team in football right now?
All right.
Hey,
I'm not picking the Eagles to win. I'm picking the Texans to win. But if the Eagles do win, that'd be a very nice early Christmas present for the Patriots. Patriots have the Bills and Jets. They're gonna win out. So
I don't like
they
the
know
Eagles
if they can
defense. I don't like the Eagles offense here. I just
Why are the Eagles better with Nick Foles than they are with Carson Wentz? Explain that to me.
the Rams were just so bad last week.
Jared Goff is looking a little shaky. He needs to figure that out. Rams team's too
Apparently Cooper Kupp is the MVP
What do you mean?
because they were the best
Team in football,
team,
yeah.
probably.
And then they lose Cooper Cup and everything. I mean, obviously they still won a few games, but
There's obviously more to it than that. It's just it's kind of a
they'll
joke.
bounce back. Jaguars, Dolphins.
No, we're not talking about that.
Dolphins won't make the playoffs. Dolphins are done.
The
Bengals, Browns. The only storyline there is the Browns are going to beat Hugh Jackson again. The Browns are going to get to 7-7-1. The Browns might end this. Who's their last game against the Ravens? I think it's the Ravens. Browns are going to end with a decent record.
Bucks Cowboys. For the Cowboys, this is a big game. They need to just blow out. The
Yeah.
Bucks. They need to.
After getting shut out by
They need to
Indianapolis.
end the controversy of who's going to win that division.
Vikings, Lions.
This week is so
Bad
bad.
Vikings, Lions must win for the Vikings. I think they'll get it done.
I think the Lions win that game.
They might, but I see the Vikings.
I have I have nothing to back that up.
Patriots are going to beat the Bills at home.
No.
They're at home. Josh Allen, Bill Belichick was great against young quarterbacks.
Falcons, Cam Newton shut down for the year. Probably smart.
This game is just stupid. This game is no. Both teams should want to lose this game for a better pick.
Niners, Bears,
Will
Chicago.
Ron Rivera be fired? I want your prediction right now. No.
Chicago only a 4-point favorite on the road at San Francisco.
If the Rams drop one more game, Chicago could sneaky be the 2 seed. But they and the Bears.
I mean, they're not losing. They have the Cardinals, and then I think the 49ers. Yeah, they go Cardinals, 49ers.
Yeah. Bears should win. Rams should beat the Cardinals. What else? Steelers. Oh, that's a good game. Here we go.
Good. Oh, good. Oh, we do have good games this week. Steelers, Saints. It's
in the Superdome.
a combination of the narratives where the Big Ben and the Steelers road struggles, but then the Superdome
Drew Brees.
notorious
Yeah.
for road teams doing better, more on offense than they usually do. I like New.
I'm picking New Orleans. They're in the Superdome. They don't really lose at home.
New Orleans kind of sucks though.
Yeah, but Pittsburgh, they still need
The
people.
whole
Are,
NFL sucks now.
people are acting like the Steelers beat the Patriots by 30. They almost didn't blow it.
The defensive performance by them was
Yeah, but
amazing.
but if it's better play calling on that last drive, does that defense get that stand? It was a horrible. They called for. You said it yourself. Madden plays.
Yeah, but
That's what I would have done.
but the play calling wasn't terrible all game, and the Steelers held them to 3 points besides that fluke touchdown.
It's true. I'm picking the Saints. Can't not go pick the Saints.
I'll go Pittsburgh.
This game, yeah.
Why not?
Who even cares at this point?
Why not? Both these teams are going to playoffs. Chiefs, Seahawks. This is probably the game to watch this week. Gonna pick Kansas City.
I want to pick Kansas City, but because Matt picked Pittsburgh, Seattle needs this to make the playoffs. Chargers are gonna get the 1 seed. Seattle wins this week. At home, 12th man.
You said Kansas City needs to win this game, so Chargers.
Kansas City needs to win this game, but the Chargers are gonna get the 1 seed, and Seattle's gonna win this game. At home, 12th man. I don't know if I actually believe that, but that's also gonna be. That's a perfect segue. That is gonna be my first bold prediction when we get there.
alright.
Seahawks beating the Chiefs. Oh wait, we can't not. Okay. Now we finally have the best game in football, Monday Night Football.
I think this is better than Rams Chiefs.
Yeah, it might even be better than Pats Chiefs too. That game was
John Gruden, Vance Joseph.
Broncos going into Oakland. Yeah, a tough place to play. That is a tough place to
The
play.
winner gets the 1 seed.
The winner gets the 1 seed. Peyton Manning versus Derek Carr. Amari Cooper versus Demaryius Thomas.
John Elway versus Rich Gannon.
Julius Thomas versus Bruce Irvin in that linebacker tight end matchup. You gotta be.
Namdi Asamoah versus Champ Bailey.
Marshawn Lynch versus C.J. Anderson.
Noshawn Moreno versus.
Darren McFadden.
We can do this all. This is the worst game
It's
we'll watch
terrible.
all year.
It's terrible.
This is very similar to that Arizona 49ers game that we talked about earlier in the year. The game was gonna be so bad.
What's worse, this or Packers Jets?
Packers Jets.
Probably.
These two teams have both have quarterbacks. Both actually have quarterbacks. Sam Darnold is a quarterback.
Do they though? Aaron Rodgers is a bad quarterback.
Yeah, but
Just kidding,
Deshaun isn't Deshaun Kaiser playing?
No.
Oh, I thought they shut down Rodgers. Okay. Then I'd rather watch the Packers game.
Yeah, it was a joke, but this game is poor. I want to make a bold prediction on this game.
Primetime football sucks.
Bold prediction number 1. Oh, Steelers 6-point underdogs going into New Orleans and winning. That's a bold prediction.
I already picked. My first one was already the Seattle beating Kansas City.
This week is perfect for your fetish of because
Yes,
there's so many
bad
terrible
games. I
games.
love it.
Probably gonna hop on your fetish. The Oakland Raiders.
Oh no.
My hope prediction is that game is going to be interesting to watch. That's going to be my hope prediction.
Yeah, maybe if they start like kicking the ball instead of throwing it, they start playing soccer on the field. That'd be pretty funny.
Like rugby.
Yeah. Eesh. My bold prediction is that the Vikings win by 2 touchdowns over the Lions. Cleveland is 9-point favorites over Cincinnati. That is big. I can't even.
Cincinnati sucks. Cincinnati is a
Jeff Driscoll could go. He's in the MVP talks.
My next bold prediction. Oh, no, this week is terrible.
My next bold prediction is the Patriots win by 30 over the Bills.
God. My bold prediction is going to be that the Niners beat the Bears.
Alright. There's some storylines we can talk about really quick.
And then we should move into a little bit of playoffs. Because
Yeah.
I have something I want to talk about you.
Josh Gordon done.
Step
Done for
away
you.
football.
Big blow to the Patriots. Games that he played, he was very effective.
Ah.
Some games he just wasn't there, but he did have some big catches. He did have some big games. It definitely didn't hurt when he was on the field.
Not to say I called it,
You did call it.
but I did
Call it.
say I did not think he would finish the season.
I mean, he made it all the way to week 16. Brady,
He made it almost through the season.
It's
Josh.
just weird because like you look at it, it's like Brady was like talking about how like he's been watching him. Like everyone's been like, oh, like we're keeping an eye on him. But even an organization like the Patriots can't help him. His career might be over in the NFL.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Um,
It's unfortunate waste of talent. Guy was a freak for the one full year that he actually only played 13 games, but he was a freak in those 13 games that 1 year for the Browns.
I would love for Green Bay to just shut down Aaron Rodgers because then we'd have
And
like,
everyone else.
we'd have like the 10th pick.
Start playing the practice
They'd have the 10th pick.
Let Deshaun Kaiser steal the job from Aaron Rodgers next year. Trade Aaron Rodgers to the Jaguars for that entire defense.
And sign Joe Flacco.
And then sign Joe Flacco. And then bring back Mike McCarthy. And then extend Joe Philbin as the head coach. Bring back Mike McCarthy as a water boy. Wow, that's a Super Bowl team.
I don't know what you're doing here, but
That's
I
a
don't like
Super
it.
Bowl. We already talked about it. Cam Newton shut down for the year.
Okay, so going back probably a month, we kind of separated this playoff race, these NFL teams, into a couple tiers, where there was really a top tier and then everyone else, whether it was Chiefs, Rams, Saints, and we kind of only put the Patriots in there just because they're there every year,
Yeah.
and it's just
We
kind
can
of
put the
custom.
Chargers there too now.
But now I feel like there's not as much of a gap.
I'm
Which
gonna
means
go.
the
Well,
next
let's go NFC. There's the Saints, then there's the Rams, then there's the Bears.
I don't think there's that much of a drop off. I think it's like Saints, Rams, Bears, Cowboys, like they're all close now.
And the Cowboys are a little
There's
bit
no
lower.
more, like-
Cowboys are a little bit lower.
Like, remember we slotted in, we were like, alright, Saints, Rams, NFC Championship, Chiefs, Pats, AFC Championship.
I think that might. And I think the Chargers can beat the Patriots.
Gun to my head, I say that's not what it's gonna be.
What do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know, but
I think it's
gun
gonna
to
be
my head,
Rams
I don't-
Saints.
I don't
I think it's gonna be Rams
But gun to
Saints.
my head, I don't feel confident that all 4 teams are.
I don't think it's gonna be. I don't know if it's gonna be Patriots, Chiefs.
I think Pittsburgh could get there. I think Houston.
Chargers.
Not Houston. I think Pittsburgh. I think Chargers. I think if the Colts get in, I think they could get there. I think.
Maybe the same.
I think
Maybe the
Seattle
Bears.
get there. I think the Bears can get there.
If Minnesota can actually figure out their
No.
offense, if they figure out their offense, then if they play like they did last week
No.
on offense, they
They'll get to
could.
the Miami Dolphins.
I know, but if they play that, if they can figure out their offense, they have the defense to get there. It's a fair point.
Kirk Cousins can't play in a big game.
It's true. Remember, like the 2 years ago, Aaron Rodgers got to play Kirk Cousins, or is it RG3? Was it even Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Got to go to
In
Washington.
That's stupid.
Then we had to go to Arizona with 2 Hail
Stupid.
Marys. We lost that game in overtime because Carson Palmer can do spin moves.
Stupid.
I could sit here, talk about all the painful Packers playoff losses.
I don't want to say it.
Let's go to our next segment.
I was gonna say Brandon
Most painful fan moments.
Um,
I think I'm gonna have more than you.
Are we doing it? Let's
Yeah.
do it. Patriots, last year's Super Bowl, Brady strip sack at the end when you thought that they were going to drive down, get the 2-point, go to overtime.
Let's see. What playoff loss hurts?
Hurts the most?
Brandon
Oh my
Boston.
god, Seattle.
Morgan Burnett, why are you sliding? An interception with 6 minutes left. Run!
And
Run!
Brandon Boston
Brandon Bostic.
isn't in the league anymore.
Why should he be?
I think he wrote a book. I looked something up about him and he said
I'm not
that
reading the book.
he's now like a public motivational speaker about people who fail. Patriots, Mario Manningham's catch, 2011.
That catch was sick.
Yeah, but it was Mario Manningham. He's not even in the league after that year. They cut him. Stupid.
This one just hurt the most because it was like Packers were slotted in as a Super Bowl champion the 15-1 year when Eli Manning and the New York Giants, the year of the Manningham catch, came into Green Bay in the divisional round and just slaughtered fast. Hakeem Nicks Hail Mary before the half. It was tough.
I didn't even watch football at this point in my life, but David Terry's catch in 2007. That hurts when you look back and watch it.
Gonna group together the 2 Kaepernick losses in back-to-back years. First one, a full-on blowout, bloodbath in San Francisco. Kaepernick ran for like 208. And the next year, it was the year Rodgers broke his collarbone.
Oh, Jared Bush and I don't remember his name. Hubbard.
Yeah.
You know his name. The other linebacker
I think it's Hubbard.
had him in the grasp when he ran for the first down and got a field goal to win the game.
The Ravens lost when they won the year that they beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl, that game, and just in general.
The Cardinals lost. Oh, the Cardinals lost. Rodgers with the 2 miraculous Hail Marys. And then they got ripped out of me by Larry Fitzgerald.
The Falcons loss wasn't even that heartbreaking just because, it wasn't.
You kind of knew I feel like they were going
Yeah.
to lose that game.
But the,
Is it my turn?
should we go to best moments to kind of.
Let's go best moments so,
Yeah.
so we don't end the
Feel
episode
better.
crying.
Feel better.
Alright, 2017, 28-3, Pats beat the Falcons in the Super Bowl.
I thought when Brady threw that pick and he unathletically floundered out to try and grab Robert Alford, I thought I was wrong. Obviously, I was wrong. I honestly thought that was the end of Tom Brady's career.
I thought it was.
I thought that was it.
I thought he lost the game. I didn't think it was the end of his career.
No, I thought he was never going to beat Sam. I thought him getting destroyed in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I was wrong. Props to him for winning that game. But first one, well that whole Super Bowl run in 2011. But probably my favorite play,
So many Hail Marys.
either the Nick Collins pick 6 in the Super Bowl, but probably against the Falcons. The 6 seed going
BJ
to
Raji, I miss him.
the 6 seed going to the 1 seed before the half. The Falcons were rolling up to the sideline. Ryan was looking for Julio, or someone on the sideline. Someone on the sideline to get a toe tap catch, to get in field goal range. Jamal Williams picks it off, runs it back, a touchdown. The Packers go up 28-14.
I know a good one that you can say. I don't even know if you. I actually didn't watch this play live, but when Matt Hasbeck's like, we're gonna take the ball, we're gonna score.
Yeah, I was really on it. And then first drive, Al Harris pick 6. Packers to the divisional round.
2014 was good. Patriots coming back to
That
beat
was
Seattle. I didn't watch football at this point, but 2001, 2003, 2004, City Champions. That was a good one. Didn't watch them. Wasn't even. I was like 6 months when they won their first Super Bowl.
The time and time again when I've had Rodgers versus Brady arguments, but like talent-wise, obviously that's the only argument there is.
Yeah.
This is the play that I refer back to. Well, one of them because the Hail Marys are there too. But the throw to Jared Cook against
Yeah.
Dallas.
That's also Jared Cook's catch stuff.
Yeah, that's like
That's both working
that
together.
throw and catch are like up there with one of the best combinations in NFL history.
Yeah, that was a really
That
good
is
one.
insane. The Hail Marys, that was phenomenal.
This is in the 2014 Super Bowl, but Malcolm Butler's pick.
Interception,
You
yeah.
can't not love that. Watching that live was like, oh my! Like I didn't even understand what happened. I was like, what? Like what?
The year Rodgers came back from the collarbone, Week 17 against the Bears, 28-27, 4th and 8. I was in Jake and Joe's, my brother and my
Randall Cobb
dad.
touchdown.
The Cobb touchdown, and I've never seen my dad happier. It's the happiest moment. I think it was the happiest moment of his life.
Let me think.
God.
I don't even want to pick regular season moments. I'm trying to think of postseason moment. Oh, Billy Cundiff missed kick. Thank you for bringing me joy.
Yeah.
Even though we wanted to lose the Super Bowl, but that was still big.
I don't know. Oh, Week 1 this year was fantastic when Rodgers came back.
Beat
And,
the Bears.
yeah. Last year, Week 5 against Dallas, that game was insane. And then Rodgers leading that last drive with that back shoulder throw to Adams. His one of his last plays that season. Should have been a Super Bowl year, but he got hurt. That was the most wide open the playoff race has ever been.
Last year.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he get hurt. Could get hurt this year. Honestly, I would go back and
He's still hurt. He's been hurt since week 1.
I would go. He can. What did he do? Did he tear his ACL?
Who? Whatever.
What did he do last year? Oh, the collarbone.
Collarbone, yeah.
Collarbone. Yeah. I would trade. He can break his collarbone this year to go back and see what would have happened at 4-1 after that Cowboys.
I think I would have picked them over the Eagles. I picked everyone over. I'm not gonna lie. Every time someone was going to play the Eagles in the playoffs, I picked them over the Eagles.
One time I didn't pick the team over the Eagles was in the Super Bowl.
I picked the Patriots over the Eagles, but I mean I had to.
Yeah.
I didn't even look in the game.
I mean,
no matter what, you
the
couldn't
Packers have
convince me.
Packers have been the worst team in the NFL this year, and I've picked them every single week on this show. That's the one pick I've gotten wrong all year.
Same with Patriots.
Remember, like 7 weeks in a row, I was like, Packers, Rams, Packers.
Packers lose this game, but if they win out, they can make the playoffs. Packers lose this game, but if they win out, they can still
From
make the
week,
playoffs.
from week, where was it? No, not week 11. Week 9 was the Pats game. Week 10. After week 9 against the Pats, I had been saying the Packers needed to win out in week 10, week 11, week 12, week 13, and week 14. And before week 15. I said they needed to win out every single time. And they went out and they did not.
I don't like
Something
the
back
Patriots this year either. I don't think they're going to do what they usually do, which kind of hurts. Because you're so used to it.
Probably going to be a new king in the AFC.
Yeah. It's going to be the Chiefs.
That's
So
Pittsburgh.
I don't want Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh can't be the Kings because they'll be there for like 2 years. Big Ben will retire, and they'll be like, Josh Dobbs, here's the key.
I don't want to see Pittsburgh. I like Pittsburgh. I want them to win a Super Bowl.
Why?
They're fun.
How do you like Pittsburgh?
I like Pittsburgh. My uncle likes Pittsburgh.
I hate Mike
I
Tomlin.
love Pittsburgh. I love Mike Tomlin.
Why? He's an idiot.
It's not.
He put his foot up when Jacoby Jones was going to get a kickoff return for a touchdown.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah, so the Patriots said too. Now everyone's like, Tom Brady, we don't have any actual evidence he deflated footballs, but, you're going to get a worse penalty than Ray Rice did for a video surfacing of him beating up his wife. I mean, obviously, not Deflategate.
Spygate.
Spygate was, that
was
was
pretty
real.
bad.
That was real.
What was the penalty for Spygate?
A lot of we lost, I think it was 2 first-round picks.
Oh wow, that'll show him.
I don't know. The suspensions all around. I don't know what it was, but when was that? 2000.
It was after Super Bowl, I think.
2007 or no 2004. I don't know. I don't even know what Spygate is. That was no other thing. I know they sent coaches to watch practices or sent people to watch practices of other teams, took down stuff, but
Which AFC wildcard team's making the playoffs?
Chargers obviously or Chiefs interchangeable.
Yeah.
Ravens are gonna lose this week to the Chargers, So I'm not saying the Ravens. Colts are going to beat Tennessee week 17. Colts are the 6th seed. I think you're on the same page as me.
I agree with Colts.
I think you're on the same page as me.
Because
Who are you? All right,
Colts.
Let's say the Colts make it. Who does Matt Martin want to win the Super Bowl? No Packers.
Can I pick more than one team?
You can pick one team from each conference.
Not the Vikings, definitely not the Seahawks. Actually, I don't like the Seahawks this year. Not the Bears. I don't have
Favorite for the Bears.
I don't have the hatred that most Packers fans do for the Bears, but like I can't hate. I'm not gonna hate. I'm not gonna root for the Bears.
So it comes down to Rams,
Probably,
Seahawks.
I'm gonna root for the Rams.
Because you love
And
Sean
the AFC.
You're rooting for the Colts. You gotta root for the Colts. You've been on them all year. You cannot root for the Colts.
Well, it's basically I'm the Patriots on everyone else, but if you want something fun, probably Pittsburgh or the Colts. I'm gonna start off with the Colts, but like Pittsburgh, so I'm gonna want probably.
You're also picking the Colts to get
I'm gonna pick the
The
Colts for the
6th
6th seed. If they don't get the 6th seed, then this that
And
pick
then,
kinda.
NFC. Who's the 2?
Seattle, I'm sorry.
Even if Seattle loses this week.
Even if Seattle, yeah. I mean, who else is gonna get there?
If the Eagles win.
I don't think they're gonna. Well, if we're picking the Eagles and if we're picking the Eagles and the Redskins to lose this week, that puts and say Seattle and Minnesota loses, that's 8-7, 7-7-1, 7-8, 7-8. How does Philly? Because Philly and Washington play each other, so how?
I'm picking the Seahawks. And I just wanted to play devil's advocate. I think the Seahawks. It's gonna be Seahawks Vikings.
I think so too.
Next week. Actually, well, we won't be here for a while.
What's our? Oh, we're not gonna have a show.
Yeah, we're not gonna be here for a while.
We really should thought that out.
Let's preview week 17 really quick.
Really quick.
Really quick.
Packers, Lions, useless. Browns, Ravens, useless. Dolphins, Bills, useless. Eagles, Redskins. How are we gonna preview? How could we preview?
We don't know what's gonna happen. This is a problem when we go into break.
There's 2, 3.
How about this?
There's only 4 games. There's only 3 games between potential having.
We're not even gonna preview this. We're gonna make quick predictions and then we'll recap them when we get back.
Okay.
That's what we'll do. So meaningful games.
Colts, Titans.
Colts,
Eagles, Redskins, Bears, Vikings.
Colts, Eagles, Bears win. Actually, no, Vikings win because Bears are gonna rest guys.
Oh shit. The Bears are not gonna.
No, because if the Rams rest guys and lose, yeah, okay. Rams. No, wait, what? I'm so confused. I just confused myself. Bears, Eagles, Colts. Agreed.
Will the Pats beat the Jets?
You know the Jets. What are they now? 12-3 right now. The Jets are a good team. Todd Bowles is probably gonna get coach of the year.
Imagine somehow the Pats went like 9-7.
That's not gonna happen.
But like imagine.
Are they at home against the Jets too?
Yeah, they're.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna end 11-5. That's bad for the Patriots. But
It's terrible.
from me and Matt, we wish you a happy New
Holidays.
Year, happy holidays, happy New Year, Merry Christmas. I think Kwanzaa's around here too. Happy Kwanzaa. Hanukkah already happened, but I'm excited because the next time we're back, it's all playoff talk. We'll know the matchups.
Just our predictions: Saints, Rams, Bears, Cowboys, Seahawks, Vikings.
Yep.
Right? So I think that's gonna stay the same.
Yep.
And
Chiefs, Texans, Pats, Steelers, Chargers,
Colts.
Colts.
That's where we're at. We're at the same page.
Even though I'm picking the Seahawks to win this week, but I think that's what it's gonna end up being. But
It's been fun.
we'll see you.
See you guys
2
next
weeks.
year.
See you guys. See you next year when we're at ESPN. But I'm Ben Aronson here with.
Am I right? Yeah.
Yeah, speaker Matt Martin. We will see you soon.